Hey, first graders, let's learn 5 new vocabulary words for today. Okay, and of course, we'll learn them in sign language too. So, the first word is shelter. Okay, so shelter is where you go to get protected from the weather and other things around you. Okay, so a house is a shelter, the school is a shelter, it provides shelter or protection to you from the weather and things. So it's like we have a roof and we go underneath it. So shelter. Okay, so there's our first one. Our next word is materials. Now, a while ago, we talked about how we had tools that we needed to be able to complete things or equipment. Okay, materials can also be the equipment. So when we're talking about homes this week, we're talking about the different materials or equipment used to build those homes. So some homes, like in the Three Little Dassies, we had one home that was made out of grass, so that was the material it was made out of. One home was made out of sticks, so that was their material. Okay, so again, it's the equipment or tools. So the sign is pretty much the same as we did there. Okay, we're laying out the different things we're going to be using. Okay, so that's materials. Um, the next one we have is collapsed. Okay, so if something collapses, it falls down and in on itself, and so that's what we're going to show. It all falls in on itself. So if you have like a play tent or something that you're in and you don't set it up right, it might collapse down and fall on top of you, right? The next one is furious. If you're furious, how do you feel? Are you feeling happy? No, you're feeling angry, and not just a little bit angry, a big amount of anger. And so our insides are all mixed up. Okay? So we take it, we just want to rip out that angry feeling. So furious. Okay? And then the next one is refused. If you refuse to do something, that means you absolutely will not do it. So you want that idea just out of here. Okay? If you think that's a bad idea and you refuse to do it, you want it out of here. Okay? So that's refuse. Okay? So those are our words today. I'm going to get a little bit smaller here. I'll show you some examples. Here's shelter. When it started to rain, we ran into the shelter to stay warm and dry. Okay? Next, we have wood, glue, nails, and paint are materials you will need to make a birdhouse. The tent collapsed and fell on us. Okay, so that's like the example I was talking about. Okay, it just fell in on itself, it collapsed. Billy was furious. He couldn't go out and play. Looks like he has a lot of work he needs to take care of. He's very angry. And the dog refused to go outside in the rain. He hates to get wet. That's a good reason to refuse to go, is he doesn't want to get wet, and he knows he will if it's raining out. Okay, so those are our words, and we're going to practice listening to them in a story. Ready? Let's do it.